connecting to stuff in Phoenix today, stuff I was surrounded by. It's interesting. No, I know I'm not paranoid. People came and, like I said, they don't tell you what they're doing to you. They kind of like give you information and let you guess. See how smart you are. You're like, really? Only the most insecure and pathetic people, okay, would set up spy conditions to manipulate everybody to make them make everybody else think that they were great and large and in charge and great problem solvers. Only the most insecure and pathetic people would do that. Okay. People that don't want to be the great problem solver and just want to live a beautiful life because the gift of life is beautiful and we have a really beautiful planet. They're usually the ones in all the books that say, here comes Haile Selassie, here comes Muhammad, here comes Jesus. They're usually the ones that have prophecy telling about their lives, so we can take the most insecure and pathetic people and say, stop doing that, you suck, oh my gosh, it's so annoying, oh my god, seriously, do we have to tolerate this? Serious. I was thinking about Michelle today, Can't explain why your love, it makes me weak. That song makes me think of her. I know both my wives think she's really special and beautiful and, and are upset that they're as upset. I don't know if they're as upset as Corey and Danny and Demi and Patrick that Michelle's gone, because they all love her so much, and you guys are all, it's fucked. I mean, you get people, well, you didn't, your children are all, my children are all still alive, being tortured psychologically by philanthropists that are perverts and, asking us all to feel sorry for them every time something bad happens to them. So, Michelle, when I started, you go look at those videos I've been posting, the ones back in Sierra Vista. So I'm cute and I'm doing the right thing. I'm cute and I'm doing the right thing. And Michelle said, she's watched those videos and understood what was going on with Amy and understood everything that was going on. And she looked at the way I was handling it and the way I loved and took care of the kids. And and she knew all the stuff that went down. She knew all the dirty, the down low and all that. Okay. And she was sit there and watch those, and she would sit there and say, Earl's not doing anything wrong. He's just trying to help people, and I'd help him if I could. She's the only one that did that. Wasn't Jennifer Lopez, wasn't Janet Jackson, wasn't Taylor Swift, wasn't Beyonce, wasn't Oprah Winfrey. It was Michelle. And then they do the impulse stuff like they told me at Sierra Vista. We can program people like we're programming video game. And they murdered her to try to make everybody else shrivel up and hide under the coffee table. Devil, Illuminati, and trying to evade my coquino. Right? And then they're like, well, you didn't really use anybody significant. I lost the most beautiful woman in the world that day. And Danny, he ends up in jail because he lost his rock, his mom. Right? Every time I look at that picture on my phone that I have of Demi and her daughter, it reminds me of Michelle. I start to cry, I don't know what you do when you do what you do to me. I get so weak in the knees, I can hardly speak. I lose all control. There's something takes over me. It's so amazing. Yeah, I don't, to stay with me. Can't explain why your love, it makes me weak. When Steffi was acting a bee, Shell was the one that straightened her out. When Amy was acting stupid and Shell was like, you shouldn't be that way when you got that good of a man, she was the one that straightened him out, She was the girl, All the women on TV that think they're proud black women and for black girls and all that, they all want to grow up to be like Shell, Anything that happened to her in her life that was bad or manipulated, you got to understand she was manipulated and she wasn't a celebrity and she didn't take millions of dollars to be a superstar propaganda piece puppet, right? Can't explain why your love, it makes me weak. I'm going to go work on the shit.